Let's go! Welcome back, kia ora, namaste, and welcome to the second episode of the series that I started last year in August, so in 2024, which was the journey of me becoming the biggest movie star in the world by the age of 25. Madness, absolute madness. But in that video, or vlog, whatever you want to call it, I shared why I wanted to become the biggest movie star in the world, where that was coming from my Indian heritage, the films that I fucking grew up on, the journey that I was walking when I was in high school, my transition to moving down to Wellington from Auckland and getting enrolled in the National School of Drama in New Zealand, Toi Whakaari. And yeah, it was a good chat. But this is me in 2025 February, and I just want to share my journey ever since last year in August to now, what had happened, where I'm at right now. Definitely not at Toi anymore, and definitely not in Wellington. And no, Toi did not kick me out. I left, and we left on very good grounds. Okay. Uh, so in August I made this vlog. I was really conflicted. That's what I said in the vlog. I was like, I don't know where I should go from here. If I'm going to stay in Toi. Apparently I didn't, so that's what happened. But ever since I made that video, I went back to Wellington after the holidays in Auckland, and I just went with the flow, you know. So tried to enjoy the mahi that was there at the school, and I actually started to like it a lot. Started to audition for short films and stuff at Messi University with their film students. Got a gig with UB College, which is another film school down in Wellington, and it was going good. I started to get that validation, you know, of like doing a good audition, booking a job, and then getting a great outcome, or giving my best to give that outcome in a cinematic world or on film, right? At Toi we learn both. We learn about stage and screen, and it was great. Like second half of Toi, I was enjoying it. Class is fucking dope. Great people. So that happened, and then around the end of the year, around like I think October, that's when we do our solo show, which is a 15-minute piece where you're just on stage by yourself and you create a piece, and you work with different directors who are alumni of the school, with great tutors over there, and you make your own piece basically. So my piece was, this is gonna sound so cocky and narcissistic, but it was literally on why I should become the biggest movie star in the world by the age of 25. Yep, there you go. That's what it was about. But it was a great journey of self-discovery for sure, of some great mahi, getting into my craft, pushing myself, pushing my limits. And it was a great show. It had a Bollywood dance in it. It had a rap that I wrote in it about hustling hard, trying to make it in Auckland, trying to make it in Wellington, in the future hopefully in LA, and currently actually in Mumbai, the beating heart of Bollywood in India. And yeah, it was a great show. I enjoyed it a lot. I did a monologue in Hindi, in English. But after that, around like the last few weeks of Toi first year, we had a talk with the tutors. So all the tutors were there, I was there, and one of my tutors mentioned, I actually let all of them know that I was going to go to India for a few months in the holidays to check out the scene in Mumbai and what the Indian film industry is really all about, right? So they were aware of that. So when we had the talk, one of them mentioned that when you do go to India and you look for, let's say, classes or gigs or whatever in India, see if you can continue those over there. Because what I was looking for, that crazy level of like movie star stardom, what I was hungry for, what I desired, was not gonna be, most probably not going to be given to me or handed to me, or an opportunity was not going to arise in New Zealand. So I had to think. I was like, okay, are they kicking me out? They were like, no, you passed, you're good, come back next year if you want. But what we're saying is, what you're looking for you might not find here in Aotearoa, New Zealand. I was like, true. Hopped on a call with Dad, talked to him. He was like, no shit, Sherlock, I told you to move anyways. I told you to move before, like a year ago. Move to LA, UK or India, just move. I was like, cool, Dad, thanks. And yeah, I had a thing for a week. I was in a funny zone. Wellington was treating me really well. Toi Whakaari was treating me really well. I got really close to my Buddhist community being in Wellington. But then something just inside of me was like, nah, take the risk. Take the leap. What's gonna happen? What's the worst that could happen? So I called a fuck it. And I was like, fuck it, we're moving to Mumbai. So that's where I am right now, which is in Mumbai, in the beating heart of Bollywood, in India. And I have no fucking idea where to start. I'll be honest with you. I've been here for like a month and a half. I'm auditioning for stuff. I've auditioned for like about like 10 ads. Got shortlisted on 2, so it's not all bad. But haven't booked any work. Haven't booked any film work, any TV shows, any web series, on like OTT platforms, anything. No ads, nothing. Yes, I'm totally on Dad's budget. I'm spending whatever Dad's giving me for maybe a year, and then I'll have to like push myself and do something else to find a source of income. I've been going to the gym. Maybe I'm looking good, better, sharper jawline. I don't know. I'm making my own monologues. I've started to make content on Instagram, and I think that's a great way to get your name out there, or just like keep your inner artist going, right? Like I don't want to become stagnant with my craft. So that's good. Yeah. But yeah, it was a big decision, and it was real random as well, not gonna lie. Not random, it was in the books for a while, but I didn't know I would jump to it so quick. It's not all bad though, but basically through this, I just want to share that if you're in a similar place, I get you. I'm literally going through it right now. And again, last year in August, I was in a funny place. I was just ranting about why I wanted to become the biggest movie star in the world by the age of 25. That's all I said in that video. It was like, okay, this is where I started. Okay, this is why I started. And this is where I'm at. And this is where I want to go. That was it. And I'd say that that was not a very positive place. I was, you could say, low-key depressed. And then later in the year, in 2024, I was having an absolute blast. I was having a great time. Made great friends, was doing great projects, was working I was working hard at Toy, and I was working outside of Toy, and I was like, work, gym, a little bit of sleep here and there, party, have fun, good times. So that's what I want to basically say through this video, is that yes, you're gonna have those down periods where it's gonna be like, shit, I don't know where the fuck I'm going, but let's just go, let's just ride this wave, right? And I'm again in that phase, similar, not as bad, because last year taught me a lot, but yes, I am in a similar phase. Don't know where to go from here. I'm in fucking Mumbai, bro. Like this, it's crazy. Do you know how many people come every day? Like 100,000 to the city to become an actor. So I'm no different than them. But yes, I do know that I have self-belief. I know that I'll work hard when the right opportunity is handed to me. I'll be balls out and everything. I'll push myself to the hardest, right? Yeah, so this video is way shorter, but I wanted to give some context on where I'm at, and I'll probably make another video in 6 months because this one had a huge gap from last one to now. So yeah, all I'm gonna say is good luck, wish me luck, and I'll see you in 6 months. Peace.